Oh my God, we played that snake. Oh my God, it's Jedi time.
Episode 2 of our game of Snake Across South Korea. The goal in this game is to make the longest line you can by riding on South Korea's train network without hitting your line. While you're doing that, your opponents are the blockers. They make guesses about where you're going, then try to get in front of you and put obstacles in your way. Last episode, Ben got off to a strong start, but Adam and I managed to crash him with a battle challenge in Ixon, ending his run at 154 miles. Now it's my turn to see how far I can get. But first, Ben and Adam have a 1 hour head start to guess where I'll go and try to get in my way.
All right, Ben. Let's go.
Bro, he better.
I actually have no idea what we should do.
Okay,
He better
my
do good, bro. He
situation
better
is
fuck
that
this up.
I'm actually in kind of a pretty good position because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different options out of Ixon. This might quite literally be one of, if not the most OP hubs I could leave from. Am I in the best node on the board? I think I'm in the node with the most different options on the board. That's nice. I like that.
I think, based on what I was looking at, most good routes out of here go back to Osung.
Yeah, I think probably we should just go back to Osung.
Obviously, you can go down, but if he does that, then like we can take the high-speed rail.
If he goes down, he
block
won't.
him.
He shouldn't go down.
So I think we should look for trains back to Osung, which I'm sure that you're plenty sick of by now.
If he has the option to go 7 different basically routes, I'm just throwing numbers out there, and he chooses to go to the obvious option of Osan, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's obvious that you're gonna try to go from hub to hub, you know what I'm saying? You're not necessarily gonna try to take a small route. But what got what's his name to do so good last time, Ben, is because he took the slow speed when they were like, he took a different train when there were 2 different on the same, like, basically pathway of that way. It was a slow and a high speed train. So it's like, if he goes obvious here, we're screwed, bro. I need a back-to-back.
This is the starting railroad of the Eurasian continent, which I don't understand what that means. But whatever it is, that's cool.
So
There
all
must
of
be a
Europe,
best option
like
out
Europe,
of here.
Eurasia, like
I have an
Europe,
hour
Asian side,
to
basically.
figure it out.
That was the first ever train station?
It's an important decision.
Like the first train station that goes through Europe and Asia, I guess? How's that possible? Isn't that a lot of water?
Well, now I get to experience lovely Osung. I think that this is like right next to where South Korea's new administrative capital is, that nobody seems to like and is weird. So that's kind of notable. That's of note.
Sure. Sam will be released in 8 minutes.
I wouldn't have said that
Let's
out
get in
loud.
position and then draw our damn cards.
All right, it's 2:24. I've been freed. It's been a busy hour of rumination. I've been in the rumination zone. So here's the deal. I could go this way, but that's a really slow line. That's what Ben just did. They would catch up to me easy. I could go on the slow line here, but why would I when I could take the high speed and do it much faster? I could take the high speed down here. The problem is then I box myself in on this lower zone, and these are some slow lines, so they can definitely get over here faster. The other option is I go on this line to Daejeon. The problem is I can't actually get all the way to Daejeon on frequencies very soon, and I think once I hit, say, Daejeon, the position in Daejeon, get me done. I leave basically 2 options, and both of them go through Osong, where we were earlier today.
Well, fuck.
I could go to Osong and take the high speed all the way over here, or I could go to Osong and take the high speed back up to Yongsan, where we started this morning. I'm pretty tempted by this, because here's the thing. I think that any winning run is going to include a long span of high-speed rail. This is the YOLO option, basically. But I kind of think that any winning run includes a bit of a YOLO. There's 7 minutes to decide. I think I
You're making a good point.
All right, Ben. Well, welcome to O Song. I've been here quite a bit.
So Sam is off now.
Yep.
And most of his good routes come through here. So to that end, I think we should draw our initial cards. Okay. Find something good.
Find something good. Without using the internet, find something that is listed on Google Maps with an average rating of 4.3 stars or above.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
Block. Curse of the U-turn.
Bro, that's gotta be impossible.
Curse of the U-turn. You must disembark your train at the next station and return to your
Like
original
people
note.
spam review shit. Like
That's a
they're
very
finding a
good
good review.
And a secret block. Power up.
Okay.
I mean, I do think we really want to put down a block here if we can.
Let's wander around and try to find something that we believe
Oh my
has a
God.
higher than 4.3 rating on Google. So, Ben, I think the key to this challenge should not be restaurants,
Yep.
should not be stores.
Yeah.
Because people give those bad ratings. We
Facts.
should be finding parks, museums,
Sure.
monuments,
Okay, that's smart.
etc.
Right. Sort of classy things that people, because you're not going to review bomb a park.
Certainly not. And to that end, Ben, I actually happen to know that there is a beautiful park this way
Okay.
because Sam and I were here before.
Okay, it looks like his train to here would be leaving. I don't think that he would have come here knowing that this is probably the most likely place for us to put a block,
It's true.
He's a fucking idiot.
but let's just get
He
that
does this
block
every
down.
time.
Yeah.
He could
we
spin
can.
this, bro. Sometimes Sam does some
I think
magical
I'm
shit.
yelling it to Osong. The chances of hitting a roadblock are high. I think it's a risk I have to take. Look, we know I love a good high risk, high reward move. We're doing it as our very first. Maybe I get through, maybe I don't. It would be lame though if my round ended
We're
like
fucked.
1 hour in.
See?
Oh yeah, I got a view and everything. Okay, well,
All right, Ben.
it
here's
is a
the-
very lovely park.
It's a lovely park. I think that this park is above 4.3 stars on Google,
I am having a 5-star experience in this park right,
right?
now.
Do you feel comfortable?
I
locking
feel
it in?
good. We
It
want
looks
to get
nice.
a block on Osong for sure. This is the only one we've got in our hands, so let's use it.
Okay.
What's it looking like? Do we get it?
Osong Lake Park. 4.4.
Wow.
Actually, a lot lower.
Bro, right on the
under the
line.
wire.
Holy
Closer than I would
shit.
have liked.
Okay.
Why are they so good together with challenges? They're so good together with challenges.
4.4.
I don't know. Look, it's nice.
4 stars. 4 stars on this park. Look. We got
Probably
the
gets
block
weird at
down.
night.
The block is down. Let's notify Sam that the block is down. This will also tell him where we are,
Yeah, that is
right?
true. That
Which is
true.
worth keeping in mind.
And hopefully this discourages him from going on the high-speed line, and it's possible that he's already on a train here.
Yeah.
It would be extremely bold
Yeah.
for him to do that. But if that is the case, then I hope he hits this block and dies.
Well, he's actually about to arrive. We fucked it.
This is not ideal. That is not ideal.
I don't think he cares about us, bro.
What do you think we should do now?
Well, assuming he didn't head straight here,
Yeah.
I think that probably his best bet was to go southeast. You get a lot of distance out of that.
Yeah, that's true. To me, there's no reason yet to get off the high-speed line.
Yeah. As long as we're on the high-speed line, we can move around, keep all nice and spry.
I think that we should go down towards like Dongdaegu, probably.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
That'll be smart. Because they'll still be on the high speed, and if he doesn't complete the challenge fast enough, they can catch his ass and block him.
There he is.
Because isn't that what he has to do? Like if he goes to the roadblock, he has to just complete a challenge before they get to him?
Where'd you learn that from?
Or is he done? I think he's done, actually. I can't remember.
Okay, it's fine. It's only a roadblock. It's not a battle challenge. Roadblocks are clearable. The truth is, despite my abundance of options, all the good options went through Osan. At least that's what the copium is saying.
And oh, buddy, did we cope.
All right, back in Osan, which means I can find out what the challenge is, or the roadblock. Find something good. Ooh, that is risky. I do not love that.
But we were here before.
Well, that means we probably shouldn't have gotten this train.
Should we get off this train? I mean,
Because he's probably going to clear it.
is there any purpose to us being here while he
It's
clears
too
it,
late.
though? Okay,
The train's moving.
okay. Well, apparently Sam just got here. I didn't think he would be so bold.
I didn't think he would be so bold either.
Well,
He
do we
does have a
want
fat
to
cock. We know this for
curse?
sure.
All around.
Well, but it's like there's a pretty good chance that he heads this way next. Well, hopefully he just dies.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sammy. Sammy, no.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay, I have an interesting data point here.
I think he could just
which
go to
is,
the park.
It took Ben and Adam almost exactly 20 minutes to do this. Adam and I obviously were here this morning, and we went to that very pretty reservoir.
Oh my
The walk
God.
to that reservoir was about 20 minutes. So like,
Is the reservoir the park?
I wonder if they went back there, and like there were some like cafes and restaurants like on the water there that looked very pretty, you know? Maybe they went with one of those. And obviously I know that theirs was successful.
Two brands
I
are
could
always
just go
better
with,
than
like,
one.
any of these businesses. This looks pretty good. I mean,
Sam,
their
please
hygiene is
don't.
excellent. But like if I get this wrong, I crash out. I'm done. I can't risk that. I've got to optimize.
Do we think that Sam is just going to the park?
I don't know. I don't know that he would have thought of the same exact thing. I mean, I guess if you guys went there, it might be at the top of his mind.
I guess it just seems so obvious to me. It's like, I don't know, it seems like the obvious thing to do.
I mean, I'll just say, though, that, like, certainly parks didn't occur to me. I was only thinking about businesses.
Sam.
So, like, it's not the most intuitive thing.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Adam and Ben, they would not have just picked some random thing. They would have picked something with some logic. But of course, like, we don't know things about these restaurants. The one thing that we know from our morning here is that park over there, it was lovely. We loved it. It was pretty, it was clean.
Oh my God.
It was great. I feel like the logic-based
God.
thing that would make the most sense.
Oh my God,
logic,
yes.
like, would be doing the park. I think it fits so well. It's about 20 minutes away from the station.
Where's the
Adam
soundboard?
knew what it
Daddy,
was. We both
yes.
said it was lovely. I think I might go for the park. Let's come up. It's getting even better. All right. Back at the park. Oh, okay, I've got to decide.
Please hurry up.
All right, Benjamin, we are at Daejeon Station, and if this is a park, we're gonna get off.
It is a discard one, draw two. Do we want to discard one of ours? We have a curse and we have a secret.
I don't know that secret is that useful.
Let's discard that and draw two.
Okay, on the top. We have got a curse.
Curse of the Oracle. You must tell the blockers what your next move will be.
It's in a battle challenge. I don't think we want to do either of those.
No.
No.
Fucked.
All right, let's go down to Dog Day Goo.
No word from him yet.
No, I'm sure that he's really putting in his best effort.
Really thinking.
Okay, here's my thinking. Ben and Adam, they don't want to waste time. They want to get back to the station. They want to. So they do the most intuitive thing. And of course, good on Google Maps else is for this because it is not allowed to use navigation apps objectively. So like nothing else I can think of an intuitive. We were talking about a nice park. We even told Ben during the reset period we went to this and the stakes are low. But me, having analyzed all this perfectly, I think I'm gonna lock it in.
Yes.
All right, there's the pin. Definitely has a
Yes.
pin. 3, 2, 1. 4.4 stars.
Yes. Now just shoot up.
4.4
Shoot
stars.
straight up.
4.4 stars. Oh,
Shoot straight up on the high speed.
oh.
Oh, he doesn't know that they went right either.
We've done it. We've done it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Then we have a text from Sam.
Well, he didn't die immediately.
He did the park.
Huh? He did the park. Okay, so now we should try and figure out where he's gonna go next.
Oh, we're
Now I just gotta
good.
decide. Do I go towards Busan? Or do I go to Seoul? I don't know. I think I've got a 50-50 shot now.
Right?
I'm making
I was
a break.
waiting on it too,
I'm making a
Rose.
big break, which would be awesome. They
I
almost
thought he was
certainly
gonna
have
pick the place
identified
across the water.
this
That building.
decision tree for me.
All right, hello, folks.
Hello, folks. Here's the deal. We are almost to Dongdaegu. Yay! Sam has 4 options out of Osang that he can really take. One would be to go to Jecheon, but he can't do that for like 3 hours. I don't think he'll do it. 2 would be he can go down to Jocheon and then go up on the low speed line. I don't really think he would do that.
Not much point to that.
So it really leaves 2 options. Go north on the high-speed line or go south on the high-speed line. There's more options south, and the trains are timed better. Our theory is that he'll go south. If he does, we would like to set a trap for him. We're about to be in Dongdaegu. We think we're going to curse the line from Dongdaegu to Daejeon with
The Curse of the Oracle.
Curse of the Oracle. And then very quickly, we're going to make a transfer Dongdaegu to Gimcheon and wait there with the battle
Oh, that's
challenge
kind of
ready
smart.
in case he goes that way.
The hope is that if he goes south, then he'll see that curse and he'll be like, well, it's fine. I'll just go from Daejeon to Gimcheon.
Exactly. Doesn't realize we're waiting there for him.
They haven't placed anything down yet. I kind of want to know what they placed down. On the other hand, they probably know that. They're probably, of course, they don't know when I'm going to leave here. Maybe I don't leave here. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I don't leave here until they place something down. If they just never get info, eventually they've got to place something down, right? Yeah. So I waited out.
He's losing his mind.
Yeah.
He's about to get the text immediately.
There's no
right?
strategic advantage.
All right, they just
to
put
me
something
making
down.
the next move. They have to make the next move. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, Ben. Well, theoretically, our train leaves in 1 minute. A little less, actually.
Let's see if we can find it. All right, so here's the deal. We're gonna throw a curse down on the line from here.
Wait. Well, not yet. If we don't make the train, we might not want to do that.
No, I know. Train towards Seoul.
What's the track? 1504, track 13.
Watch it be like the train that was next to them where they just were.
It's there. I see it.
All right, curse line to Daejeon.
Okay, curse down.
Damn it.
Okay.
Please go up. Please go up.
And card drawn.
Take the low speed.
block.
Hit a home run.
Hit a home run. Using a bat, hit a ball at least 20 feet. 3 strikes, and you're out.
Nah, none of these niggas are athletic. Besides running, we're good. They could never do that.
Now we go wait and give him Gian. And honestly, maybe he didn't even go this direction and this was all stupid. Whew. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, hopefully this plan is good.
I think it's pretty good. If he went this way,
I think he did. I think he would have gone this way. I really hope he went this way.
yeah.
Come on, Sam. Be smart, bro. Be smart, Sam, please.
Okay.
Like, if you
They
know they
made a
put it
move.
down, if you know they put a block down,
They've
the
coastlined
obvious
from
route is to go
Daejeon
the opposite way.
So that means I think I know that they're in Daejeon. So I think I head toward Yongsan. Yeah, I think it's simple. Let's do it.
Why was that so... He made that decision in like 2 seconds. That was the first time I've ever seen him just make a decision. What the fuck was that? Did you guys see the ground just light up? What the fuck is Korea, man? Oh my god.
We're doing research. It seems that we may have messed up. Hello. Update. We've blown it major style.
Our awesome plan sucks.
Yeah. If he had gone south, God, our plan would have been so good.
It would have been so good.
One of the best plans we'd ever seen, but he didn't go south at all.
Seemingly not.
He seems to still be at Osong, presumably. If he had gone south, he would have passed through Daejeon a few minutes ago, and he didn't.
So he's either going north or...
Northeast.
Okay, well, it's time to look at some more train timetables.
Oh my god. Bro, look at that distance. Oh my god, look at that distance.
This is huge. I've made it. Made it back to Yongsan. Made it to where we started this morning. Okay, I'm just making a super quick transfer onto a quick, like, 20-minute train to the other side of Seoul for reasons I will explain shortly. Basically, I don't have any decisions at this point, but this is the thing that makes sense. I'll explain more in a second.
Future Sam here to explain, there's a great express train tomorrow morning that takes me all the way over here to Donghae, but to board it, I have to pop over to Cheongyangji, which is what I'm doing right now. Meanwhile, Ben and Adam have passed through Gimcheon, where they pulled another block, and after some research, realized just how bad of a position they've gotten into.
Okay.
So
we're
he's
learning quite a lot
definitely
about his options.
gonna make it
Long
through the
story
day.
short, they're very good. I think our mistake was even worse than we realized.
Our brains have turned into mush.
Okay, here's the deal. It turns out things are kind of incredibly bad.
We were wrong. We were wrong. We were wrong about a lot of things. The thing is, we thought that he was gonna sort of have a slow, leisurely time heading east.
Yeah.
But we just found a train that
Yeah.
leaves tomorrow morning from the various stations that he might be stopped at, like Cheongyangni and Sangbong. We think he's going to end somewhere around there. That train leaves first thing tomorrow morning and goes straight over to Donghae.
Fast.
This is a place that we don't want him to be. This is a place that we don't want anyone to be.
Right. Basically, all of this is to say is we thought that what we should do tonight and tomorrow morning is head up to Osong and then head over to like Jecheon. And like then we'd kind of be there in the
Then you
mix.
could make a left or you could make
Now
a
we're
right. I like
realizing
that.
He's just going to skip right
He's
past
just going to skip
us.
right past us. And we would actually be in an even worse position.
I mean,
So I think that
he would
actually
have
what
to
we need
pass
to
him
do
again.
is when we get off at Daejeon in a second, we need to go back down to Dongdaegu, where we were like
Hours
an hour and a half ago.
My brain is frying. This game is so hard.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This snake game takes a lot of planning. There's a lot of risk. I like this. This is like a gambler's game. Damn.
All right. Welcome to JoeNoJosephOfficial. My situation right now is I have one and only one option, and that is to go east. And there is one way to go east. So I just got to take the next train going east. But the next one, first stop is like 40 minutes down the line, so it would be after the rest period. So this is as far as I can make it tonight. So I think I'll time out in JoeNoJosephOfficial. I'll see you again tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We're gonna go east. We're gonna go as far east as we can go, and we're gonna go as far south as we can go, and then we're gonna go west, and then we're gonna go up, and we'll make a little bit of a circle, and and eventually I'll have claimed every single line in South Korea, or my 20-hour time limit will be hit. Who knows? Either one is very possible. But
We might win.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
We got to get off our train so that we can go back to where we were an hour and a half ago.
Lovely. Okay. Everything is falling apart.
It's crazy. Well, here's the thing about this game. One mistake can cascade into a sort of catastrophic situation. Unlike tag,
I think he's feeling
the
more
runner
motivated
is
since the
never
last one.
naturally slowed down.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no catching up.
Okay. Things are bad. Hello.
Damn, that
We are
looks
in
epic.
Daegu. We didn't think we would be here at the end of the day, but
We're at Daegu
here
Station.
we are.
Yeah, look, here's the thing. Tough day for us, but we're gonna pull it back tomorrow.
Sam is putting us through the mental wood chipper. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fine though. We've got lots of ways to stop him from here. I feel good that we're in Daegu.
Do you? I don't feel good about being
no,
Daegu at all.
I feel good. Feel good about our future. I feel terrible about our present, but I feel good about our future. So tomorrow we are going to stop Sam bright and early. Or
midday.
maybe
Let's just say
midday.
midday.
Optimistically
maybe
midday. We'll get him.
All right, we'll see you 7 a.m. tomorrow.
All right, now it's the rest period. All players have 12 hours to eat something, try to sleep, and then we all start at 7 a.m. exactly where we left off the day before.
Good
They're gonna cliffhanger us, aren't they?
Daegu.
Good morning here in Daegu.
We are here, and Sam is on the other side of the country somewhere being a bastard.
Good morning. 7 a.m. Time to go. No decisions to make yet. There's a train in about 10, 15 minutes going east. Obviously, I want to take that. It's my one option.
But not to worry, we're gonna sort of absolutely get his ass, no problem.
No problem.
We don't exactly know what we're gonna do yet, but we have a little bit of time before there are any useful trains, so I think let's sit down and let's work out a plan.
Let's go.
The only question is, down that line, I could ride it all the way to the east of the country and then ride it all the way down the East Coast, which would be awesome because it's a very long stretch with only one intercept point. But they very possibly could get to there. I haven't looked into it fully yet. But first, I need to get on this train.
Please. I'm so happy these train systems are like so on time and on point every time, you know?
Let's say what we know.
Here's what we know. Here's what Sam has done so far. It looks like he has a billion options. But the truth is,
We know, looking at this, he has to, at a minimum, go to Seo Wanju to avoid dead ends.
Yep.
From Seo Wanju, there are basically 3 ways out of that region there. One is that he goes down towards like Bangyang and then towards Osong, but then that crashes him, right?
He's not going to do that.
So he's not going to do that. So ultimately, he can go to Donghae and then down this long line, or he can go any number of ways, right? But no matter what he does, he has to go through Yongju. So we know that today he will either be going down this long line on the east or through Yongju.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I believe that there is a way for us to cover both of those bases. There's a train we can take to Pohang. We could go to Pohang, and we could curse this whole line with the curse of the U-turn.
Yeah.
This will frighten him.
I don't think that he is going to want to go down, especially if he's got another option. I think that if he sees a curse on that line, it's going to scare him straight.
Yes.
I don't think he's going to go down that line with a curse.
I agree. And then there's actually an incredibly well-timed set of trains we can take from Pohang up to Yongju, and we can get there before he would get there. So we would have cursed that line, and then the only other way out, we would be there waiting for him with a battle challenge ready to go.
Damn.
I think that this is the best plan.
I like that plan. I mean, if we can kill him in Yongju,
Yeah.
I keep saying kill, it's very violent.
Yeah.
But that's if we can crash him, and that's also
That's
violent.
not terrible if we can crash him in Yongju.
All right, let's go to Pohang.
Here, get this. Film this, Ben. Film this. We're leaving, oh, on that morning train to Pohang. Leaving on the morning train to Pohang. I said we're going back to find. We're going back to find where Sam is going.
I love how that's
yes,
him
we
like
are.
deepening his voice for vocals.
Anyway, it's a little something I've been working on.
This is why we get nominated for awards.
Said they gonna get a Grammy. Mama.
Okay, this train is very quiet and very full, so I can't talk much, but I've decided to go all the way to Donghae. I've done a bunch of research based on where I thought they were. I don't think they could beat me there, at least substantially. So I think it makes the most sense. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong.
Don't be wrong.
But I think it's a gamble that's worth it.
I believe in you.
So I think I got about an hour more to Donghae. And then I have 2 options out of there. We'll see.
Oh my God, please.
On that midnight train. Simple place.
Well, I'll tell you what, Adam. This train
Is late.
is a little bit late.
And that's not good because we had a 4-minute connection that we needed to make.
But of course, it wouldn't be an episode of this show if we weren't trying to make a 4-minute connection on a 3-minute late train.
We just passed through Seo Wanju Station, which is a node. And with that segment of rail clean, I'm in the lead. Let's go. Please leave. Please leave.
I was just talking about the trains being
They're
on
showing
time.
a cartoon on the screen about a milk and bread that are friends. Oh, and they're visiting Britain.
A gun's being pointed at them in
A
Britain.
gun, if you can believe it, a gun is being pointed at them in Britain. It's really,
And now seemingly Queen Victoria is there.
yeah. And apparently Queen Victoria speaks Korean. We might have to change our whole ass plan already.
Oh, it's leaving.
Doors are closing.
Well, we're leaving. Okay, well now we're leaving.
7 minutes late.
7 minutes, 8 minutes late. So it doesn't look good.
Did the whole
Okay, the
train
whole
just cut
train
off?
just shut off.
Oh.
What the fuck?
What is happening?
Thank you for watching this episode. As always, if you want to watch the next... Oh, no.
You better make sure you subscribe to Nebula, man. You're really missing out on life. I'm telling you. It's an awesome platform, man. A lot of creators being empowered to create things that they actually want to create. And if you want to support people being able to do the things that they love and honestly be thoroughly entertained from a crazy wide variety of content, that's the place to do it. Check it out.